they must come from that region. They must come from that particular place. Even those who do welding for the windows, the doors and all that, all those materials must be, must benefit the locals of that particular area. So we'll be following up that story for you. We do know that we will be here in Nairobi at Starehe constituency. So that is one story that will be followed up for you by one Sammy Adika, just to give you a perspective of what happens and what next after Starehe constituency. Where next will President William Ruto be, of course, going to commission the affordable housing program. We do know that he has commissioned one in Kajiado County, there's one in Kiambu County, and we'll be waiting to see, because wait to see one in his own backyard. But maybe this is a program that will help people in terms of getting affordable housing, because we do know the I don't know, Simba, but I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
The rent that people pay in this country, tell you what, I even don't want to talk about it, because hey.
Watu wanasema bwana Kujidhurai kuna place ya kulipa tao moja. Yeah.
Tao moja?
Yeah.
Kwa unaishi kwa imani?
No.
Tao moja?
Of course, unajua ku Nairobi there are two ways bwana. Ni either ulipe rent ama ulipe fare. So kama Githurai ni different. Haulipi fare, haulipi rent.
Someone was
do you know from 11 a.m. all the way up to around 1 kufika taoni 10 bob. Toka Githurai.
What do you mean?
Kesani, unajua Nairobi.
I need to travel across Nairobi.
Yeah?
I need to traverse.
Kufika tao, yeah, you need to. Kufika tao bwana ni 10 bob. Yeah.
Lakini hapo kwa tao moja.
Yeah, alafu nyumu nalipa.
You're standing on the promises of God.
Unaweza pata 1500. Wewe wacha bwana. The guys who rent, the guys who pay 2000 shillings and
you know the other day,
yeah.
I was going home from work.
Yeah.
Tulipita hapo karibu akaza hapo, ile ni ya Juja, watu kwenda Juja, and someone was like,
yeah.
Hii Juja venye watu wanakwanga wengi hivi.
Yeah.
Ni matatu na wanapenda manyumba ni free huko Juja. Find a very line mrefu bana, washanga kwani watu wanaishi sare huko Juja? We need to know bana.
Yeah.
But I mean, those are just some of the stories. Also be watching across the counties what will be happening, because our reporters, like I always say, will be crisscrossing the country just to give you or bring you the stories that matter to you. You might be in Kerisho, Market, Kiambu, wherever, Kajiado, Narok, but we'll be bringing you the stories that are happening in your particular county here on Lookuptv on our updates at 1 and 4 p.m. And of course, you can as well get to view our stories and the stories that are making headlines, what is happening across the country via our website www.lookuptv.co.ke. And of course, not forgetting our bulletins at 7 p.m. in Kiswahili, that is Lookup Tarifa, and of course at 9, Lookup News to get updates and coverage, unrivaled coverage on what has been happening across the country during the day. Now,
is it time that we talk sport right here on the Morning Drift?
Hata kama tuongea sports, usilete mchezo kwa sport.
Hapana, silete mchezo. I just want to make a very nice introduction. All right.
I don't trust you with that introduction.
Actually,
I don't trust you.
Just trust me today. Niyo tu. Pole tu. So now, let me make a case. Keitany, here's the thing. Let me do the first story. I know what the first story is. First story.
It's not how you start, it's how you finish. Go with the first story.
All right. Thank you very much. Let me just start. So the first story is the loss that we saw yesterday. Manchester United. Junior Man United, that's it right there. Believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, that is a team that has the best centre-back pairing in the league, in the name of Lisandro Martinez and Varane. That is the team that has the most informed forward in the league. That is Marcus Rashford. That is a team that has the best midfielder in the league in terms of a CDM, Casemiro. So yesterday, they came in, for those who are watching from 7:30 p.m., you were watching it, the game felt like an eternity, all the way up to around 9. They failed to beat Liverpool. But here's the thing though, since 2016 to date, they've never scored at Liverpool. They've never scored. But it's in the way that they were beaten yesterday. Yeah, they never scored since 2016 to date. It's the way they were beaten yesterday that really is a conversation point. First out, let me support
Listen,
let me clear this.
Listen, Simba. That is not an introduction. You're telling us a story. You're done with the introduction. Now let me chip in. I cannot let you slander United while I'm here. Now listen. Listen, you've talked about the best midfielder, the best centre-back pairing. There's no speculations. There's a fact. Five-time Champions League winner, the best defensive midfielder in the league, Casemiro. There's no doubt about that.
It's a fact.
Just listen.
Yeah.
We have the only centre-back pairing with World Cup winners.
It's a fact.
That is why, listen.
That's what I'm saying, it's a fact.
And it's okay. We conceded 7 goals. That's okay. There's no problem.
Yeah.
But guess what? We conceded 7 against Liverpool, but there's still 7 points adrift of United. That's just not enough. As well, we're still third in the Premier League.
Fine.
Away from that, we will only allow professional criticism from anybody who has a trophy to their name this season. If you do have a trophy to your name this season, please, calmer. Hit the calmer.
So
just relax.
This
is a conversation about people who won anything this season. The only people who are allowed to talk to us are Arsenal women because they won a trophy yesterday. The rest of you, please, lower your voices. Talk to us with respect. Talk to us with decorum. And, by the way, Simba, and there's no doubt, and I said it here, we are going for the FA, we're going for the Europa League. We are strongly, and we do know, and I am sure, and I can say this without any fear of contradiction, that we'll be in the top 4 of the Premier League. We'll play Champions League football next season. There's no doubt about that. But all I can say is I'm not sure about Arsenal winning the league.
Who said that Arsenal was going to win the league?
Okay. Like Simba always says, ameanza kutafuta excuse mapema.
No, starting the
we're playing for top 4. Sijui tukishinda ligi, it will be sijui an additional sijui. Listen.
All Arsenal
if you're not competing to win the league, go to League 1. Go play against Ipswich. Go play against Cambridge and Exeter. Go play those third-tier teams. If you're not playing to win the league, don't tell us about we are not planning to win the league. But ladies and gentlemen, away from Manchester United, a lot has been happening in the world of sport.
Guys, I'm not done.
Listen, it's not about you getting done.
We have so much time.
It's about...
We have over 15 minutes left for this segment, Bwana.
Listen, it's not about you being done.
Guys, gotta tell you what the goal difference for Man United is.
We don't care about the goal difference. Listen,
so they only have 6.
We are not on a negative. We are not on a negative. We are on a positive. Ladies and gentlemen, a lot has happened. A lot happened over the weekend. United lost. Arsenal, by the way, just to be specific, Arsenal, by the way, they scored a very late winner against 20th placed Bournemouth, and they were trashing United, celebrating a Carabao Cup last week. Now listen, 20th placed. And the additional time was 6 minutes. They played up to the 97th minute. They won. Now listen,
it's okay. Off my camera?
We give credit to what's due.
Turn off my camera.
We give credit to what's due.
I don't think I'm going to speak today. Paul. What is that? I'm calling a director. Paul.
Now listen, you can call your director.
Please, no, please.
But
can you tell Paul, turn off this camera? It's useless. This is waste of picture on air. Guys, I'm not speaking. Paul, just turn off the camera. Thank you very much. Please take me off air.
Okay,
thank you. Paul, actually nitoa on air. Nimesema tu kweli. Mimi nitoa on air. Mimi.
We will continue. Now, a lot happened over the weekend in terms of matters of sports. Of course, the Premier League happened. A lot happened in the footballing world. But away from football, the Formula 1 is back.
Yeah.
We do know that this is a sport that is gaining traction across the world. Simba, I don't know if I know you love vehicles and cars, to be specific.
Yeah.
Do you follow Formula 1?
I do.
Which team do you support?
Mercedes-Benz.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, because of
we're
the legend.
We're in anguish together, finally.
Yeah.
And
that one we're together.
When do we to jinx?
Yeah.
Now, I guess you were trying to understand, if you don't follow Formula 1, why I'm saying Simba met to jinx. Now, the season began yesterday with the Bahrain Grand Prix.
Yeah.
And 7-time world champion, Lewis Hamilton, with the Mercedes, did not get to the podium, but defending champion Max Verstappen and his, of course, teammate Checo Perez took the 1-2 spot for Red Bull Racing. And, of course, Alonso for Aston Martin came in third. But, yet again, they say lightning doesn't strike twice. It did.
Yeah.
They say it doesn't strike twice in the same place. It did. Ferrari, yet again, for the second season running, second consecutive season, Charles Leclerc failed to finish the race because of an engine problem.
Yeah.
Now, we're trying to contain, Mercedes fans are trying to, we're trying so much to contain Max Verstappen. Max Verstappen is the Manchester United of Formula One.
Wow.
Always talking.
Wow.
But, rightfully so, because the defending champion.
We're back to Man United.
The defending champion.
Yeah.
And we want to contain these guys so much. But of course, that is the first race.
What do you think Mercedes-Benz is going to clear on the podium?
This is sad for me to say.
Yeah.
I really think it will be difficult for them.
It will be difficult. Yeah.
Looks like they're really struggling unless they can fix their problems on time.
Yeah.
Or in time. And when I say in time, I mean, let's say 4 races into the season. But past that, it will be difficult because they started the same way last season.
Yeah.
And there are talks of maybe they can fix it, but they did not fix it. And I cannot stand Max Verstappen winning another championship.
I remember you and I were somewhere along Gong Road when we celebrated Mercedes-Benz coming back from the 4th position, isn't it? When they had problems with their cars. And all of a sudden, in one way or another, by then it was also Ferrari that did not clear the race.
Exactly.
That particular day, isn't it?
Yes.
Then all of a sudden, we found ourselves on the podium.
Exactly. That's what I was talking about, lightning striking the same place twice.
Yeah. I also don't think so that we're going to clear on the podium this season as well. But the Mercedes-Benz problem with their cars really have just followed them all the way into the season.
Ndio maana nilikuwa nasema umetujinx.
Si mimi
tabia ya Arsenal ya kutoshinda vitu umekaa miaka 20 sasa mtaka kupeleka Hamilton kwa. Anyway, away from that again, of course the next weekend on Sunday we'll be having another Grand Prix, the 2nd edition of this season.
Yeah.
Away from that, the NBA. Yesterday the Golden State Warriors lost to the Los Angeles Lakers in the Lakers are seeded 11th in the Western Conference. Golden State are seeded 5th. Now, for you to qualify for the NBA playoffs, you need to get, the first 6 per conference are guaranteed to qualify. Then the rest, the remaining 4, that is from 7 to 10, position 7 to 10, will have to play in a play-in tournament to determine 2 more teams that will get to the playoffs. Now, the Lakers are 11th. They won yesterday against the Golden State Warriors, gathering pace to ensuring that they can get to the 10th position and finally play in a playing tournament to ensure that they get into the playoffs. They won against the Golden State, which, by the way, they do have the Splash Brothers, that is Klay Thompson and Steph Curry, courtesy of 39 points from one Anthony Davis. They do have LeBron James is injured, but away from Golden State and Lakers, because those are the 2 most formidable teams in the NBA, we had a battle of the Titans yesterday. Dallas Mavericks were playing against the Phoenix Suns. We do know the Phoenix Suns acquired Kevin Durant from Brooklyn Nets, and now Kevin Durant not only has Devin Booker as his teammate, he also has Chris Paul. That is a powerful trio. They can demolish you anytime. But again, on the other hand, Dallas Mavericks, they did trade. They brought in Kyrie Irving from the same Brooklyn Nets. It was an excellent matchup yesterday, but Dallas Mavericks did come short at home to the Phoenix Suns. But Simba, guess what? I don't know if you watch the NBA or not. Do you? You should.
I should. I think I need to start.
And when you do, please. But you do know about LeBron James.
Yeah, I do know about
the
LeBron
GOAT,
James.
right?
Yeah, legend himself.
Thank you very much. LeBron James is the GOAT.
Yeah.
But this will be a very, very interesting matchup heading into the playoffs, because if we do have, the likes of KD, Devin Booker, and Chris Paul on one team, the Dallas do have, Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving. Look on the other side, the Golden State do have Klay Thompson. They also do have Steph Curry. The Lakers, if they get into the playoffs, they do have LeBron James and Anthony Davis. A whole wide range of very, very highly rated players in the NBA. And it will be interesting this season. Sadly, I'm a Lakers fan, but I don't think the Lakers might win the championship this season. But if they don't win, I really want to see Kevin Durant winning the championship with the Phoenix Suns. Simba.
Pretty much.
Don't go back to United.
No, I will not.
I
will not. But anyway, to all Liverpool fans, you deserve all the love that you get this week. Kiburi imepungua kidogo, tuko tunapumua. We can breathe now.
But listen.
Easily.
Listen.
Guys, Keitany, tumemaliza time.
Before I forget.
Yeah.
Before I forget. Just
Can you sign out so that we
30
go?
seconds. Yeah, we can sign out.
All right.
Remember this week the Champions League is coming back on Tuesday. That is tomorrow. Chelsea will be playing against Borussia Dortmund. And talking about Chelsea, this is a team that has been struggling for months now. They finally won over the weekend. They won 1-0 against struggling Leeds. But to Chelsea fans, if this is how you feel, how United fans feel at the moment, if this is how you've been feeling for the past 2-3 months, we are sorry. We are sorry. We now feel how, a small team plays. We are very sorry. But Champions League football is back. The Europa League will be back on Thursday. Arsenal will be playing against Sporting Lisbon. United will be playing against Real Betis. But the biggest game of the week, Simba.
Yeah.
PSG away against Bayern Munich. Kylian Mbappe said he's ready for the battle.
Let's see how it is.
But guess what? Real Betis will pay for the sins of Liverpool. I can tell you that for free.
You can tell me that. Anyway,
yes.
We take a tiny... Actually, we end the show this morning. Guys, we'll see you tomorrow for another edition. Thank you very much online at Lookuptv across all your social media platforms. I am at Kiage, Simba and Keitany. Where you are?
Team Keitany, of course, across all the social media platforms. But don't tag me when you're slandering me at the same time. Don't, please.
As we'll see you tomorrow.
I've had enough.